The family of an elderly man who caused a deadly wrong-way crash on I-45 says he was confused the morning of the wreck. Troopers say 78-year-old James Warren was driving north in the southbound lanes near Corsicana on Monday when his pickup hit an SUV head-on, killing 2 people inside and injuring several others. Fox 4's Deanna Zoga is live with more on what we've learned from troopers investigating the crash and from the family of that wrong-way driver. Deanna.
Steve, the widow of James Warren says she is grieving not only for her loss, but for the loss of the people killed and injured in this crash. 5 kids in the other SUV hit by Warren's pickup were brought here to Children's. A 31-year-old woman also in that SUV is in serious condition at Parkland. As for Warren, his widow says troopers told her he died instantly.
Right now, I just want to see him.
After 57 years of marriage, Audrey Warren is anxious to see her husband James at least one more time.
I wanted to go and put my arms around him. Whether he heard me or not, I wanted to tell him again how much I loved him. And I still do, and I always will.
A day after this crash on I-45, troopers are investigating what put Warren on the wrong side of one of the area's busiest interstates. An autopsy is being done, but troopers say there's no indication alcohol was involved. Warren's family says he'd been in poor health and just recently started showing signs of confusion.
At times, he just kind of swung back and forth, and he didn't think straight.
The morning of the crash, Mrs. Warren woke up to find her husband gone. She says he never drove without her and wouldn't have left the house without letting her know. She called police and tried to find him. Their adult daughter, Judy, reached him on his cell phone.
He said, "I've missed my exit, I guess, Judy, and I'm going to turn around and come back." And that was the last we heard from him.
The wreck happened past the exit James Warren would have taken to go home. Troopers say his pickup hit a Nissan Pathfinder, killing the driver, Aaron Mendoza, and a 14-year-old passenger. 31-year-old Brenda Mendoza was seriously hurt. 4 other children, 18 months to 12 years old, were also sent to the hospital.
I'm so sorry for the hurt that the other family suffered in this accident.
The losses of another family compounding the grief of this one.
I'm so sorry. And James would be totally distraught. He would never do anything intentionally to hurt anybody. He didn't know what he was doing.
In addition to the pickup and the SUV, 3 other vehicles were involved in this wreck, and troopers say that the people in those cars were either not hurt or only sustained minor injuries and were treated and then released from local hospitals. Back to you.
Deanna Zoga in downtown Dallas, thanks.